Hello and welcome to the Path of Least Resistance. I'm Versailles. Today we're going to be doing challenges 25 through 36 of the September 2025 monthly challenges. And to start with, we have challenge 25. This is Swain with special rules, no looking back. When the player has no cards in hand, their units have +2/+2. This has never ever done anything. And Age of Conquest. When the foe's units attack, grant the strongest attacking unit +2/+0. For this we're going to be using Misfortune with Archangel's Staff, Grand General's Counterplan, and Luden's Tempest. Misfortune's not like a counter for this or anything, it's just fine. I'm gonna take that Elise. No specific reason, I suppose. And at the champion item chest, I'm going to pick up Deathless, just in case we take damage and we die before Grand General's Counterplan becomes active. And we go into Swain, whose power is Suffer. Round start, deal 3 to all the player's damaged units. And so if you're playing 6-star Misfortune, things are a lot different than if you're not. So you would just play your 1 cost units and then attack, and then you kind of just win the game. Here we're going to play Crackshot Corsair. I think this is still probably a good idea regardless. Then we play Elise and we attack with Scout. Scout, I think, is probably one of the bonus stars. Then we attack again. Every 1 cost unit does damage to the enemy nexus with the Shock and Awe relic. We don't have Shock and Awe currently, but if you have it, it's great. The 6-star power does do 4 extra damage when you are attacked, or when you're in combat on skills. I'm so tired. But if you're not using, like I said, if you're not using 6-star, basically you want to get Misfortune on the board, and then you just play Make It Rain. And then because of Grand General's Counterplan, you're able to play Make It Rain multiple times. If you do have the 6-star power, normally you just attack and it's fine. But if you're in a situation like this, you could challenge and then also play Make It Rain to take advantage of the in-combat bonus to the skill. And honestly, like, the Shock and Awe relic doesn't matter too much because having +4 is great. And if you don't have that +4, then you just need to play more Make It Rains, and then the end effect should be approximately the same. You have a lot of defense with the Powder Monkeys that you're summoning, so that is how you do that. Looks like the Glory Store quests are still active. Though they're supposed to not be at the end of the month, but looks like they still are. We're going to be doing the same thing for challenge 26, which is Jinx and Ezreal. Special rules are Crackshot Corsair. Game start, all players summon a Crackshot Corsair. Or, I guess Merciless Marksman, I think I called it Crackshot Corsair. And Vanguard Lookout. Game start, the foe summons 2 Vanguard Lookouts. Part of the reason I like Misfortune is that she's able to control boards really well with consistent Make It Rain spells. So, yeah, that's nice. We have like infinite money here because, I don't know, I guess Bilgewater has a lot of bonus stars from your gemstone powers. You can take Make It Rain with Hero's Horn. That'll just draw you into more Misfortune, which is more Make It Rains. And reroll everything to get your champion. So basically you would drop Misfortune, challenge elusive units or units like Crackshot Corsair that could do damage to you. Then you make it rain, trying to get rid of that unit. And you do it again. And you do it again and again. And again and again. And that's kind of the idea if you don't have the 6-star power. Hit take phase, I think cost reduction's probably better, but I don't want to spend too many rerolls looking for it when we have another item chest right in front of us. And there's cost reduction. And we go into Ezreal, whose power is target practice. Round start, the foe creates a fleeting static shock in hand. If they're leveled a champion, they create a fleeting true shot barrage instead. So same thing, we drop Misfortune.
Nothing but powder monkeys.
Fortunately eat a rocket barrage. We attack. And here we're gonna just make it rain a couple times. I missed Ezreal completely, so I probably should have spaced out the Make It Rains a little bit differently. But we'll just cast it again. And because he put himself into combat, he died. Challenge 27 is Jinx and Yasuo. Special rules are Arms Race. Game start, all players summon 2 Funsmiths and Strength and Swiftness. Those units have Quick Attack. This is Jinx and Yasuo. We're going to be using Annie with Double Dreadway Chase Gun and Luden's Tempest. Idea is that we play her and win the game instantly. Not quite sure if it'll work like that. But it should be close. Just take anything, doesn't really matter. If you don't draw Annie, gonna be somewhat problematic, but should overall be okay. I don't find anything that I want, so take Captive Grave back and Storm Calling. I don't think doubling down on Lux actually matters too much. We go into Jinx, whose power is Rocket Scope Boom. When the foe attacks, they play Super Mega Death Rocket. Keep Disintegrate. It draws a card, so not too bad. Here we play Annie. We're gonna make 4 cards, so we make sure that we have under however many cards we needed. And then we're gonna play the warning shots while Annie is still on the board. And I'm gonna attack here with one of them. Gonna get blocked and we're gonna Disintegrate. And that'll kill one of their Funsmiths while leaving ours alive. We also draw a card because we played Disintegrate. Going to Guile. I guess play Jaro is fine. Just use him as a blocker. And if we block, we're going to lose our Funsmith, which we are not wanting to do at this moment. If we had a way to Disintegrate, I would have made that trade though. Here we just attack. Should be good enough. Okay, we get removed from the Get Excited, and so we're just going to lose both units here. It's fine. You want to play Mana Soul Student, but potentially you want to wait until after the attack. Then maybe just stun Jinx here. Actually, I think I'm fine. And we'll get down House Spider. With Mana Soul Student on the board, we can just stun, and then when we stun again next round, that should be practically the game. attack with Lux and the Mana Soul just to get rid of a couple units. Could play Disintegrate just to draw a card here. If we ever draw back into Annie, we win the game. If I had drawn that earlier, that would have been pretty good too. Don't really have like a strong defense here, but we can just block and that's fine. We'll drop another Mana Soul student, and we will finish the game that way. Potentially, instead of using Luden's Tempest, if we had used Guardian Angel, we would have just won immediately. So that was probably a better plan. I don't think Overwhelm matters. Maybe draw a spell. Go into Yasuo, whose power is Gathering Storm. When the foe attacks, stun the player's strongest or weakest unit? Weakest unit and the foe draws one. You get 2 Annie in hand, that's better. And we do this time, so we're pretty much golden here. We'll attack. Gonna kill Yasuo. And we'll just block one of them. Actually, probably no harm in blocking both. And we'll disintegrate. Play the Saboteur. We attack with everything. Probably should have left Funsmiths back, honestly. Don't want to spend my Disintegrate because I do want to kill Annie at some point and replay, but I don't know that it matters.
Everything's better with company.
Says you.
I want to play a game of hide and seek.
The ideal situation would be if Annie had more than 1 power, so she didn't get stunned on attack. But it's fine regardless. Just attack here and win the game. Challenge 28 is Zed and Darius. Special, or not Darius, Draven. Special rules are Nautical Nuisance, round start refill, all players spell mana, and Natural Talent. Game start, the foe starts with 3 spell mana, so I mean ours is better than theirs. We're using Ambessa for this, double Stalker's Guardian Angel. Ambessa doesn't really need any of her extra stars, she's just super solid. In a support, you can try to find like a mana gem, it's always good, but I kind of hate having to look through to see what abilities the things have, so I'm going to give up on that and just pick Tahm Kench. Don't need regen. If Ambessa dies, it's actually kind of positive for us. Could take advantage on Legion Grenadier, that would be fine. And Vampiric Scepter on Ambessa is also fine. I guess we can take Focusing on Tahm Kench, doesn't really matter. Go into Zed, whose power is Blade in the Darkness, round end. If the player's Nexus took damage this round, the foe's strongest unit strikes it. And we get attacked here, which is fine. We'll put Rictus. Could Public Execution, but that seems unnecessary. Just use Conscription instead, since we have infinite spell mana. If we pass here, Zed should come down. Oh, they didn't play Zed, that's really weird. That's fine, we'll play Zed now. And we're gonna attack. Could have done it on a Rictus, maybe would have gotten a little bit more value out of that. I'm gonna take this hit so I can public execution for the rally and then just attack again. And then just attack again. Take Dragon's Tooth, I guess is fine. And we're gonna remove a card here. Our worst card is probably Kato, just because he costs 5. We go into Draven, whose power is God among gladiators. Round end, the foe summons Draven if he isn't in play. When Draven attacks, give him +1/+0 and double attack this round. As soon as Ambessa's on the board, kinda no problems. We'll leave Tom Kench in hand. That'll give us a higher chance of drawing into Ambessa. We're going to open with Rictus, stunning their unit. Then we're going to Conscription again. Drop Ambessa, killing both their units. And we attack with everything here. And we Midnight Raid. Could Midnight Raid with your copied units. Get a little bit more bonus out of military training that way. And we're gonna public execution. It gives us rally, we attack, win the game. Can't really deal with 3 stuns. Challenge 29 is Draven. Special rules are power of observation. Game start, all players summon a Hextech Observatory and waters below. When the foe plays a spell, grant its weakest unit +1/+1. Using Warwick, Double Stalker's Guardian Angel. You'll notice that I really like Double Stalker's Guardian Angel on high attack, low cost champions. I think it's like really strong for board control. If you end up dying, you clear even more of the board. Overall, it's just, I think, really good. I do happen to have put them on like 6-star champions, but that's just kind of how it goes. You go into Draven, whose power is God among gladiators. Same thing I said last time. So we can just pass. Kind of want them to play more units before we drop Warwick, but we are able to attack here, so maybe that's worthwhile. Or we could drop something like Camoborn Soldier. Maybe we could have Blood Hunted first. Gotten a little bit more value out of that. I think it's potential they could play another unit here. They didn't. And I'm just gonna Blood Hunt. Really kind of shocked that they didn't play more units. You can, of course, create an infinite amount of Dravens, and something like Midnight Raid is a little bit annoying because they can get in some free attacks that way. We're gonna give them vulnerable here. Then we attack. I'm gonna play Broom Crew just to draw a card.
Sharpen the blade, secure the kill.
Yeah, we'll pass here. I think I shouldn't have passed. I gave him a chance to play a spell which boosted the health of the Trifarian Glory Seeker, which we could have just removed with Blood Hunt. This attack should just win. Our power is insane right now. Challenge 30 is Lee Sin and Caitlyn. Special rules are Fortify and Frost. This is for all your discount. And nothing but powder monkeys around start. If the foe has the attack token, they summon a powder monkey using double stalkers and curators here. Kind of the same idea as with the Warwick and the Ambessa. We can get Volibear out fairly early, and then double stalkers will clear the board, especially with his power, his constellation. We'll re-roll here, try to find some cost reduction. Don't find any, so guess that's fine. Go into Lee Sin, whose power is always listening. When the foe's units attack, create 2 resonating strikes in the foe's hand. They cost 0. And I think keeping Darius is fine, actually. Should be able to reduce his cost. And we're going to get rid of the sparring student, which will let us play Tarkaz. And we just absorb this, otherwise they can play the resonating strikes. Give Lee Sin barrier, there's no point in dealing with that. Can drop Darius for free here. Technically we could Frostbite, but we still won't be able to play Volibear this round, so probably not super worthwhile. And we're just gonna Frostbite here, take Otacon. We can drop Volibear now, but probably preferable to wait till there's more units on the board. Now we can drop this guy. None of my units have died, so didn't really gain any power there. But he's still like a really strong attacker. I paused apparently, but I don't think we missed anything. I think I'm sick, if I'm honest, and my brain is just not functioning how it should be, but it's fine, we'll get through it. I'm gonna play Sigil, or Invocation of Thunder, which lets us drop Tarkaz, can't attack here, or, this will get all battling units, so we get rid of Caitlyn there. Our Volibear costs 0. And then if they play any other unit, we can play Tarkaz, but they didn't, so drop Darius instead. Actually, Darius would have been fine either way. And we attack for way more damage than they can live. Challenge 31 is Misfortune and Draven. Special rules are Mortal Marks. When any player summons a unit, set its health to 1. And Demacian Might 2. When one of the foe's units strikes, grant it +2/+2. This could potentially make their units stronger than ours, which would be unfortunate. But we're going to be using Jack here with Berserker's Buckle, Armored Dio Shell, and Grand General's Counterplan. Usually I have Chemtech here, but just in case something happens where we take 2 damage instead of 1, and we don't have a chance to grow, I think that having that Grand Generals will just let us replay, and then we don't have to worry as much about anything. Could take Evelyn here. Be a little bit interesting because she'll have 1 health, so probably not usable. We're gonna go with Bard. Cost reduction on Slippery Wave Rider actually isn't too bad. Take a reduction on Barnacles instead though, we play that a lot. And I'm going to take Mana Gem on Pocket Picker. Young to Misfortune, whose power is Boarding Party. When the foe attacks, they deal 1 damage to the player's Nexus and all the player's battling units. Keep Mad Old Babs here. Get rid of Beard. And we'll keep the 2 Bard, which forces us to draw into a Jack. We're going to pass, let them play a card. Mad Old Babs will attune, which will kill the unit. And then we attack here. Next card they play, we parlay. And we can parlay this as well. And we're out of parlays, so we'll just drop a Pocket Picker here. Give us an extra Mana Gem. Drop Bard. And a little afraid to drop Jack considering how much mana they still have. Only have 1 coin, so that'll have to be good enough. Prize fight here, that'll make our Jack bigger. Also makes their unit bigger, I forgot about that part. And play the champion spell. I think we attack with... we'll just keep it. Probably fine. Cosmic Binding, so we'll be able to stun the 1 unit. And the rest are just dead. Actually gonna take this so I can play Risky Venture. And we'll play Mana Gem here, or coin. And Pablo, and this looks like it's sufficient to win the game, except I don't have the attack token. Still sufficient to win the game. Phage obviously doesn't matter too much. I think Overwhelm is good though. And we'll cut a card here. Our worst card is probably Wave Rider. We'll go into Draven, whose power is gone among gladiators. Round end, the foe summons a Draven if they don't have one in play. When Draven attacks, give him double attack and +1/+0. So we'll keep the parlay just to get rid of whatever they open with. And we'll drop Bird here. They get a Draven, which is fine. Drop Pablo to attune, killing off older units. Probably should have played Barnacles, and then I could have gotten just an extra Mana Gem out of that. Gonna attune again here, and apply Barnacles, and drop the Pocket Picker. That'll give me an extra Mana Gem for the next round. Drop Bard, drop Jack. We will prize fight, making both of the units bigger. That is okay because we have Challenger here. And to parlay. And we'll Risky Venture. We attack here, should be fine. Challenge 32 is Swain. Special rules are Trick of the Light, game start, all players summon a Mirror Mage, and Noxian Might 2. Each round, the first time a foe summons a unit, grant it +4, +0, and Overwhelm, using Ambessa with Double Stalkers and Guardian Angel. Don't think Mirror Mage is gonna help us with one of our spells. But it'll help conscription, so that is good enough. Take LeBlanc here. And at the champion item chest, we always want cost reduction. Deathless is, of course, great with Guardian Angel. Shadow Totem, I think, is unnecessary. Farsight Alteration's nice, though. Just guarantees that we start with our champion. It's not super necessary in this instance, but still not bad. You go to Swain, whose power is Suffer. Round start, I think. Deal 3 to all the players' damage units. Yep. So we got both Ambessa in hand, which is kind of defeats the purpose of the power we picked up. I think we'll start with Rictus here. And we'll drop Blade Squire as a potential blocker for later. We'll Conscription, making 2 more Rictus because of the Mirror Mage. And we'll attack, stunning all of their units. Could have played another Rictus too, apparently. Drop Ambessa here, killing 2 units. And then we will Midnight Raid. And attack with everything. This is really good. Challenge 33 is Viego and Ezreal. Special rules are Arms Race. Game start, all players summon 2 Funsmiths, so that plus Ezreal can be slightly problematic. And Sovereign's Domination. Round start, the foe summons an ephemeral copy of the player's strongest follower that died last round. We're using LeBlanc, Double Stalkers, Guardian Angel. Same deal. High damage, low cost units get Double Stalkers, Guardian. Not sure exactly what to take here. You'll take Lucian, that's probably fine. And in the shop, we're gonna see if we can find something good on LeBlanc. I think Excavators is probably good enough. Getting extra stats is helpful. Black Cleavers may be the best thing. We go to Viego, whose power is Sovereign's Domination. Round start, the foe summons an ephemeral copy of the player's strongest follower that died last round. So if I'm reading that correctly, they have it twice, which means they'll summon 2 copies. And so that means we probably don't want any of our followers to die. And we have followers that they can kill here, so that is something to be aware of. Drop Lucian, and this does 5 damage, so we'll just kill the Funsmith. And we can always spend a spell. Sometimes spending spells is useful on its own. I passed there, figured they might as well. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Now we'll drop LeBlanc, killing 2 units. And I think we wait for the attack. Make LeBlanc bigger and block so that we can get our mirror image off the level up. And we'll just kill this guy here. They'll get 2 Funsmiths. Yeah. Drop Thrashing Snapper. Then when we attack here, we'll summon in a copy of LeBlanc, which will kill the 2 Funsmiths. And then our Thrashing Snapper will kill Viego. I was wrong, because I forgot that when the Encroaching Mist gets summoned, Viego gets bigger. use Sharpened Resolve here, and then we're going to copy LeBlanc. And we'll copy LeBlanc again. Just gonna kill Viego.
Nothing personal. Are you certain?
And attacked, but we block. And we can copy LeBlanc again. Still the potential for vengeance. So that's kind of the main thing we're looking out for. Play Whispered Words, draw a card, we get Lucian, which is great. And have ideas. You would just attack here. They kill Senna, which is amazing. Drop House Spider, and we'll Sigil on this 4. This only gives 2. We'll Sharpen Resolve and Radiant Strike to keep Lucian alive. Then Sigil will kill the spider, which will give us Rally. We can Mirror Image to get rid of the final blocker and attack. Probably overly complicated that. But it's fun to think about all the options. Like I said, we're looking for something like Black Cleaver. Oh, we don't find it, so I don't know, regen is fine. The healer will cut a card. One of the spiders is fine. We go into Ezreal, whose power is target practice. Round start, the foe creates a fleeting static shock in hand. They have leveled to champion. They create a fleeting True Shot Barrage instead, and all their spells cost 1. Drop Lucian here. We attack is fine. +2. We get rid of the Funsmith, this will do 1 less. Getting rid of Ezreal's Funsmiths is important. I'm gonna have to take this damage here. Actually, yeah, I didn't have to, because Sharpened Resolve is free. Forgot that part. We do get rid of Ezreal. We drop Senna. Then we attack. One of the reasons I like LeBlanc against Ezreal is you can always beat Static Shock with Sharpened Resolve. Now that is infuriating. Bloody business here. I think I'll Whispered Words. Could have Mirror Imaged as well. Either is fine. Drop Legion Saboteur here, and I actually think I need a unit to die. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to play Mirror Image, which I do want to do. But we'll start by attacking it with everything. And we'll rally. And we attack with everything. Feels like they didn't even really try to stop us. Challenge 34 is Kai'Sa. Special rules are Bandle Magic. Game start, the player summons the Bandle tree, and on Dying Rage, each round the first time the foe's units would die, grant them Tough, Overwhelm, and Fearsome instead. This is against Kai'Sa, who really likes keywords, so it's not going to be super great for us, but the Double Stalker's Blade should be able to get rid of a unit regardless, and we should have basically infinite scout anyway. Relics are Double Stalkers and Guardian Angel. I don't think any of these choices are correct. Gonna take... This is really hard because all of my choices are kind of bad. I'm gonna take just normal Teemo here. I'm just gonna pass at the Young Witch, go into the Champion item chest and take Farsight Alteration. Go into Kai'Sa, whose power is Rapid Evolution, but round start the foe grants each of their units +1/+1 and a random keyword. So that is the stronger version of her power. It's very strong. You just drop Teemo here. And we could drop Grotesque Gift. Kinda killed that unit and we kinda didn't. And attack with Scout. Then we attack again. Can drop Ambessa now. Teemo unfortunately leaves the building. They both got Spell Shield. That sucks. I don't love that. Probably gonna want to play Public Execution here so we can drop a 1-cost unit. And this seems fine. Can drop Rictus because they didn't end up dropping Kai'Sa even though they could have. And we'll Conscription. We have a stun for next round, so not super worried about anything. A little more worried now. Don't kill it on the first try. So I think just attacking with Rictus is the best way. Then if it attacks back, Vine just blocking with Ambessa. Ambessa will die, but then she'll come back. Fortunately my hand is full, so I wasn't able to get that midnight raid that I wanted, but it's fine. You just attack and win the game. No problem. Challenge 35 and 36, we're using Elder Dragon, Lost Chapter, Chemtech Duplicator, and Hymn of Valor. 35 is Lee Sin and Nautilus. Special rules are Savage Mysticism. Round start, each player gets a mana gem, Vicious Enemy, and iterative enhancements. Round start, the foe summons the next turret. Elder Dragon should be able to win, hopefully, in like the round that he's summoned, and he should be able to summon him fairly early. There are always things like Riptide that could send you back to hand, but not too worried about that. Taking cost reduction on Elder Dragon seems like a good plan. And we still have enough gold to buy something else. Nothing really worth taking. Go into Lee Sin, whose power is always listening. When the foe attacks, they create 2 resonating strikes in hand. They cost 0. We do need a dragon, so I'm going to keep one. I'm going to start by summoning Otrani. He's unfortunately going to die because I forgot that Lee Sin can get Challenger. Didn't draw our champion, so we're gonna look for that here with this dragon.
Conflict is all in the mind.
And we'll give Overwhelm to Jin just in case we need to win that way. And we'll attack with a dragon.
The dragon speaks through me. Then let it roar.
Play another one. Remove Lee Sin.
There is no other
And
way.
we'll block. Give the other dragon spell shield. Or not spell shield, but barrier. Overwhelm. I should not be playing, I'm way too tired. This is gonna recall it. Don't think I have a way around it. Drop Jin here. He has elusive, so he's fine. I think I just attack with everything. It's fine if something dies here. Of course, the ideal scenario would have been to draw my champion. But we can still whittle this down. Actually kind of surprised at this attack, it's not very good. Could have removed it with Mystic Shot. Probably would have been correct. But it doesn't matter because we're just winning anyway. That felt endless. Take Consuming Wrath. Don't need a block if we just win in one turn. Which hopefully we'll be able to do. Get rid of Wounded White Flame here and go into Nautilus. His power result will drown when any unit dies, heal the foe's Nexus 1, and the foe tosses 1 if they aren't deep. And we get 3 Elder Dragons this time, because that is just how life works. Drop a dragon to reduce the cost of Elder Dragon. We have to eat that. Kinda want them to play a card first. Don't know if they will though. Probably play Nautilus actually. Okay, we did get hit with the Riptide, unfortunate. It's fine, just Hymn of Valor. Obviously you would prefer that to go on Elder Dragon, but since he's stunned at the moment, this will get us closer to the Elder Dragon level up. Not sure what my plan here is.
There is art here. Waiting. My first big mission.
still kind of want to attack with more power. I don't think this is enough. It's not leveling Elder Dragon up. So we're going to play Primal Roar, drawing some cards. We attack with Scout. Attack with everything still doesn't level us up. Little strafing strike here. How about now? Too tired to do the math. It seems like this isn't gonna work.
Better run.
We were short by 2, which I could have gotten from that sharp sight, so. Alright, now we win.
Prepare for your finale.
None of that worked like it was supposed to, so we're doing it again. Lee Sin and Gangplank. For Challenge 36, special rules are guided meditation. Game start, all players start with 10 mana gems and Gathering Storm. When the foe's units attack, stun the player's weakest unit and the foe draws 1. Elder Dragon again. Lost Chapter. Chemtech Duplicator, Hymn of Valor. I need to go to sleep. And a gem doesn't matter. Honestly, I think the ideal thing to pick up would be like Aurelian Soul, but I'm not going to spend too much time. We'll take this Bane as fine. That'll give us some Scout, or free attacks, I guess. And whatever, just take whatever. Go into Lee Sin, whose power is always listening. When the foe's units attack, they create 2 resonating strikes in hand that cost 0. And we don't pull our champion, which is honestly fully unsurprising at this point.
Those who kill innocents are no more than fiends.
I won't stand by. You are brave, young one.
If we block like this, he'll just give himself barrier. No point. We just take 10 damage, it's fine. And we will... I don't think there's a point in making them discard a card either. They'll just drop a blue sentinel, use it as a blocker next round. Going to attack with everything. That guy gave himself barrier, which was somewhat expected. So we're gonna strip barrier here.
I won't stand by.
And we'll tumble. Pastebin again.
I've been waiting for this.
Could protect it. I shouldn't have equipped, should have just tumbled. Since tumble equips it anyway. And we're just gonna finish the game, even though we just drew Elder Dragon. Doesn't really matter anymore. Take cost reduction. Go to the champion item chest, take more cost reduction, then go into Gangplank, whose power is the Saltwater Scourge. Round start, the foe summons the Powder Keg. First time the foe starts the round with less than 20 health, they summon a Dread Wave. Reroll everything. We get our champion this time. Don't have the attack token though. I'm going to start by playing Bane. That'll reduce the cost of Elder Dragon. Then we'll play Elder Dragon. And we're going to Hymn of Valor. And I think we don't equip. Attack I don't think is enough to level Elder Dragon, but I guess it's enough to win regardless, so that's nice. We would have tumbled for the last little bit of damage if we needed to. And that is all for me, thankfully, because I don't even know what I've been saying for like the last 30 minutes. Yeah, so nothing super difficult in that set. I think I was slow on a couple games, but aside from that, I think the champion setup works fine. And that is all for me. Thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.